Hello, long time no see, guys. I'm Mike, and I might be your favorite YouTuber. And I have some news on Sonic Synergy. Uh, you probably started watching this channel because of Sonic Synergy, and I'm sorry for this news that I'm gonna give, but I'm gonna tell you a little story first while I play a Sonic hack. So, a while back, some years back, there was a hacker named Painto, and you probably heard of him before. He made Sonic 1 Burn Edition that turned into Sonic 1 Scorched Edition, and all other hacks. And all of his hacks ended up being canceled. And I got angry at the guy because I wanted to see these hacks being completed. And I was angry, and I complained at him. And I said, oh, all your hacks were canceled. And I really don't want to become like him. Be a guy who cancel his hacks and things like that. But I'm sorry, but I have lost the source code for Sonic Synergy. So I will no longer be updating that hack. The links and the videos of the hack are still going to be there because that's a good hack. But I was too ambitious with it, and I ended up losing everything. But that doesn't mean that I'm never gonna hack again. I have gone back into ROM hacking, and I have made this ROM hack, which is not only Spark the Electric Jester in Sonic 1, but also other characters, and I'm gonna show you. So I'm gonna leave the link in the description, and the hack, the downloadable hack, only has Sonic and Knuckles right now because I really want to see if you like this hack. So if this video gets 10 likes, I am going to give you the version with Tails in a downloadable hack. If this video gets 15 likes, I'm gonna give you Mighty, and if it gets 20 likes, I'm gonna give you Shadow. So the Mega Mix Quintet, you're gonna be able to play as them. But there's two gameplay styles, which are Sonic and Knuckles. And I'm going to show you right here. I'm going to start with Sonic, and I'm going to show Sonic's moveset. So, he plays very similar to Sonic Synergy, and I'm not going to break down monitor yet. You're going to understand why soon. He plays very similar to Sonic Synergy. He has the bounce, and the bounce is a little different than Sonic Synergy, and you're going to see why. But he has that bounce. He doesn't have the light dash yet, because I couldn't program it. And he has this sort of kind of a boost, but it's not really a boost. That right now doesn't give Sonic much speed, but if I get enough rings, it will. So the homing attack works kind of differently than you're used to in Sonic hacks, because you can only homing attack if you're rolling. But you can see that when you homing attack a Badnik or a Monitor, you go into the falling animation. But don't worry, if you wait 2 seconds, you'll switch to the rolling animation. And I did this, so you cannot just spam the homing attack, you gotta wait. If you homing attack while you're not rolling, you just jump dash. So you need to homing attack while you're rolling, so there's a little bit of timing there. You cannot just spam the homing attack. And it was inspired by Shadow the Hedgehog. And that's how the homing attack works. So you can see that I added elemental shields, but they're in a prototype. Right now they don't protect you from fire. And I didn't add the electric shield yet, and I probably won't because it's too hard to program the ring thing of it sucking rings. So I'm not gonna add that. But I have added the spike shield from Sonic after the sequel, and it protects you from spikes. Let's just use a fast forward here. And okay, it's glitchy right now. I'm probably gonna fix that. But yeah, it shouldn't be like this. But still, you can understand how the shield works. And Sonic cannot use the power of the shields, but Knuckles can. Right now, the only two characters are Sonic and Knuckles, and the others are reskins. I mean, not really reskins, but they are variants of the same character. So if I hold A in the title screen, I can play as Knuckles. And if I hold if I hold B in the title screen, I'll play as Sonic. So let's go here, reset the game, hold A, and it should work. It worked! Now I'm playing as Knuckles. And with Knuckles, I can I can do some other things. First, I'm gonna reset the game. Wait, I need to do this first. Alright, now I do this. And it should work. Yeah. Sonic and Knuckles have that Sonic and Knuckles life icon, and this monitor right here, it switches you between Sonic and Knuckles. If you're playing as Knuckles, you switch to Sonic, and it switches automatically. So it's like Sonic and Astro, that hack that you can switch between these two. And if you play Sonic and hit the monitor, you're gonna switch to Knuckles. So Knuckles can use the Insta Shield, which is something that most people aren't used to. He can still glide and climb, and the gliding works mostly like Sonic 3. So it's not as going in the same speed like Sonic Synergy. There's a little acceleration in the glide. So it's different because I lost the source code to Sonic Synergy, so I cannot use the same code. And Knuckles can climb as usual, which the climb is a little glitchy, but yeah, that's what we have. And with Knuckles, if we get enough rings, you can see that my Insta Shield will increase. What I mean by that, the range of the Insta Shield increases as you get rings. So I'm with Knuckles here, and damn it, I lost all my rings. But he has an attack that I would call the Kamaitachi, which is basically just, I'm gonna play as Mighty here, because when you don't play as Sonic or Knuckles, you cannot use the monitor. Yeah, I don't know why Mighty isn't working. Wait, I do this. Wait, am I in the wrong hack? Okay, I don't know why Mighty isn't working. But when I get 15 likes in this video, he's gonna work. Okay, I don't know why it isn't working, but whatever. So also, I forgot to show something about Sonic. Sonic's bounce is going to increase depending on the rings you get. So right now my bounce is this height, but I can almost like fly to compensate for the fact that there's no tails in this game. I mean, technically there is, but he's a reskin of Sonic. Sonic can basically fly if you get enough rings. So now my bounce is higher. Damn it. Okay, my bounce is higher than usual. And if I get enough rings. And later I'm going to show Spark and Fark. They're really cool. Yeah, there's Spark and Fark. The two characters from Spark the Electric Jester that are playable. Alright, now you can see that my rings. Because I have 50 rings, every time I get 25 rings, my bounce increases. So 25, 50, 75, and 100. So when I get 75 rings, my bounce is going to get even higher. Alright. Let's get these rings. And look at this! My bounce is even higher. So I'm going to show you here. If I do this, damn it. It's not a game issue, it's a phone issue. My phone isn't very good with buttons. But it should be height, yeah. This is the height. But I'm really gonna fly when I get 100 rings. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna switch to Tails here. And Tails also has a bounce. But if you press up while walking as Tails, you'll fly. But the flying works exactly like a jump, but you jump higher. And if you bounce as Tails, which works exactly like Sonic, Tails bounces even higher than Sonic. I mean, what would be the equivalent of 100 rings for Sonic is with 75 rings for Tails. But Tails is lower than Sonic though. So both characters have their advantages and disadvantages. And when I get 75 rings, it's basically like Sonic getting 100 rings. So you could see that I bounce really high there. But it's not over yet. I'm gonna show Spark, the Electric Jester. And he's not gonna be playable in the downloadable version. Maybe I'm gonna release it, but I'm probably gonna release Spark and Fark in a separate hack, like Spark, the Electric Jester in Sonic 1. That's gonna be really cool. And he can, by pressing A, he can attack, which is something that Knuckles can also do. If you press A with Knuckles, you punch, which is very interesting. And he can do Sonic's dash. And Spark is a variant of Knuckles, which I mean, Spark is a variant of Knuckles and Fark is a variant of Sonic. It seems like it should be the contrary, but it's because Fark can dash in the air, so it's like the jump dash, and Spark can use the power ups that are still not in the game yet, but they are gonna be, and they're gonna be like shields. So Knuckles can use his shield powers. I didn't show that, yeah, I forgot it, but Knuckles can use shield powers. By pressing up, you can do Spark will use the Bat power up from Spark the Electric Jester, and it's basically an Insta Shield, but it has more range. So it's better than the Insta Shield. And by pressing the glide button, Spark will use the board power up, which will make it so that he will glide. But it works mechanically the same thing as a glide. And Fark, on the other hand, Fark, he works like Sonic. He's exactly like Sonic. However, he can attack, which works exactly like Spark's attack, and also, okay, he can do this. He can jump dash. He can home and attack, and yeah, he's Sonic but with more steps. So that's it. That's the hack. And the version with only Sonic and Knuckles is going to be in the description and in the comments. So if you want to see that, then go ahead. Stay alive, keep your good taste, and X Mighty. Wait, I'm just gonna destroy that batting. Signing out.